Vale, vamos a seguir donde lo dejamos. Objeto añadido al inventario. Jalea real, vale. Abrojo. El abrojo te proporciona el estado exaltado. Se mostrará temporalmente las inmunidades y las vulnerabilidades que afectan a tus elecciones durante una conversación. No puedes llevar más de 5 encima. Vale.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
¿Puedo salir por aquí? Vale, perfecto. Ya ves. Hay un poco de niebla, pero... mola. ¿Brilla algo, no? Vale. No me refería a eso, pero... Objeto añadido. Monedas de colección. Vale, más monedas de colección.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
¿Rubro es de Rusia? Puede ser. Puede que me equivoque, pero... me suena más. Cantidad de frutas. Vale, agua del Carmen. Jalea real. A ver, espera un segundo. Vale, tenemos todo. El elixir dorado, agua del Carmen, la próxima habilidad no tiene ningún coste. Tenemos la jalea y tenemos el abrojo. Tenemos ya todo muy bien puesto.
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
O lo examinamos. Vale,
Someone's picked some lemons. I'd be surprised if my mother didn't help herself to a few. She was always going on about the surprising properties of lemons.
Vale, supongo que
Priest
no hay más
robe,
nada.
crosses. Must be
Vale, esa no es mi
Piaggio.
habitación. Vale, vale, vale. ¿Y esta? Están todos los balcones unidos. Vale. Uy, tenemos unas cuantas cositas por aquí.
Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Vale. Aquí hay un libro.
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Eso cosa de nuestra madre seguro.
A Voyage Around the World. The travelogue of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Examinar la página con el símbolo. Vale, sí, me parece muy bien.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible. And the smell reminds me of something. Come on, Louis, think. Think. Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages.
Ay, es verdad.
A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Vale, escribías... ¿qué más tenías que hacer con eso? inteligente meterte cenizas en el bolsillo. A ver, talentos, rasgos de inventario. ¿Para qué quiero las cenizas? Vale, aquí tengo las cenizas que utilicé para revelar el mensaje. Las cenizas que utilicé para revelar el mensaje de madre. Vale, sí, efectivamente era calor lo que hay que usar para lo de los mensajes con limón.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice strong coffee though.
Pues estaría muy bien un buen café. Vale. Ahora llevaré las
There's a
cenizas
circle around the lock here.
Pero no se quemará, espero que no. No tengo llave. Vale, nada. Engaño bloqueada. ¿No le había puesto un punto de engaño? Vale, esto es de los
Saint
cuadros.
Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Saturn devouring his sun.
Vale, este sí que lo
Again?
vimos.
I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son.
Vale, esto también es el cuadro.
Inferno by Dante.
Vale, esto ya lo
Abandon
llevo.
hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer is giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Me gustaría que lo que ya hubiéramos visto y que no tenemos por qué volver a usarlo, que ya no... Mira, una vela. Lo veo mejor que las cenizas, ¿no? Ahora se guarda la ceniza y el candelabro así como así. Vale, vale, ya hemos salido fuera. Vale, otro cuadro, información sobre otro cuadro. Vale, en el escritorio hay algo. Vale, coger tinta. ¿Para qué quiero un bote de tinta? La pluma no la puedo coger. Vale. Vale, esto es un cuadro más. Vale, ahí hay una cantidad de
I
cositas.
haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Vale, son mis maletas, no pasa nada. Llave circular.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns
Vale,
us.
estimado
By
señor
the
de
way,
Richet,
enclosed,
ruego sus
you will
disculpas,
find a
pero
key
me es imposible
that will enable
reunirme
you to
con usted en
retrieve
estos
the
momentos.
personal
Puede
effects
estar
your mother
tranquilo,
left
estamos
behind.
haciendo todo lo posible
Yours
para resolver
faithfully,
el problema
Lord
que
William
nos
Mortimer.
concierne. A propósito, junto a esta carta he encontrado una... Vale, encontrará una llave que le permitirá recuperar los efectos personales que dejó su madre. Reciba un cordial saludo, Lord William Mortimer. Vale, ¿esto abrirá alguna de las cartas? Vale, también... Uy, vaya lío que tengo aquí de cosas. Vale, vale, perfecto. Vale. Esto va a abrir algo de lo que hay por aquí, seguro. No, este no. Era
Inferno by
no,
Dante.
esto era lo de...
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures
No,
Mortimer is giving to his
entonces
guests.
no tengo idea.
Very jolly.
Vale, ¿era este?
There's a circle around the
Vale,
lock
me estaba
here.
equivocando de cerradura.
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
Vale, usar la llave. ¿Eso qué es?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richet to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
Vale, vamos a...
I've retrieved everything.
Vale, vamos a tomarnos una jalea. Fragmentos de... Ah, era un fragmento de ámbar, lo amarillo, esto raro. Vale, vamos a intentar leer la carta. Vale, inventario. A ver, que esto no sé bien exactamente cómo va. Bote de tinta, que no sé para qué lo quiero. Candelabro, cenizas. Un talismán. Este es el de la chica. Espera. La carta de... No. No. Vale, entonces tendré que ir al libro. No... Yo pensé que lo había cogido. Vale, el libro está aquí. Pensé que lo había cogido. Vale, a ver si nos deja hacer algo ahora sí con él. Verter un poco de tinta. Espolvorear ceniza sobre el libro. Acercar el candelabro a la página. Verter un poco de tinta se va a quemar, ¿vale? Yo me acercaría el candelabro a la página. Y espolvorear ceniza. Es que se va a quemar. Tinta, es que lo voy a sí, no, lo mejor es esto. Y yo creo que se hacía así.
Aha! It's working! The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote.
Vale.
Where
Ya
all
está, ya
eyes
está.
size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere. After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What
Me
is my
suena
mother trying to tell me?
estilo David y Goliat,
You've
algún
gone
cuadro
to
de
so much
esos.
trouble. You must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my
cena? ¿No era
apologies
de
to
día?
all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Vale, objeto añadido en el inventario, una página del libro. Uy, no he llegado a leerlo todo. Vale, vamos. Está ya todo visto, ¿no? Espero que no me salte nada. Ve al salón escarlata del primer piso.
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests. Duke Manuel Godoy.
Este no sabemos, este todavía no ha aparecido, no sabemos ni quién es. Vale. A ver si puedo cotillear alguna de las habitaciones o algo. Pero antes de ir voy a intentar a ver si me deja entrar alguna.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Vale, esta es la de la duquesa. No. ¿No podemos entrar? ¿Qué pasa ahí?
Might be better to take a different
Ah,
stairway.
vale. Están limpiando.
That must be the door. Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Podemos entrar a la de... dificultad 2, engaño, bloqueado. Mierda. Yo daba por hecho que le había puesto una de engaño. O lo pensé. Pero bueno, no pasa nada. Ya en la próxima que podamos voy a coger engaño.
Monsieur Jacques Perreux.
No. Tira, que este tío... Este tío no, ni soñarlo. Vale, por aquí no hay nada. ¿Sí? Llave semicircular. Vale, un abrojo. ¿Aquí brilla algo? Ah, vale, es una copa. Nada. Y aquí no podemos entrar. No podemos entrar en ningún lado. Y aquí tampoco.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Tampoco sabemos quién es. Vale, creo que hemos dado toda la vuelta.
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
¿Nos deja entrar? Vale, sí que podemos entrar en la
For
habitación
God's sakes,
de
what happened in
Elis-
here?
Elizabeth. Hostia, vaya decoración. Joder.
A chest with a half-circle pattern.
La llave, la llave, la llave, la llave. Vale, otra piedra de estas. No me acuerdo ahora cómo se llamaba. Vale, y hay una carta. Enhorabuena, has reunido 4 fragmentos. Eso, ámbar. Tu nivel máximo de puntos de esfuerzo ha aumentado en 1. Vale,
An
cada
untutored
4,
hand
1.
copied these notes. Looks like a healing method. Well, that's a pity. The writing is barely legible.
Ah, por desgracia apenas se puede leer. Necesitamos ocultismo y ciencias. Vale, pero cogemos la carta. Ya cuando la tenga la leeré. ¡Qué putada! Vale, notas misteriosas. Se queda como notas misteriosas. Vale. Vale, aquí hay cositas. Jalea real.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Cristales. Examinar. Consumir los cristales. Pero ¿cómo se consumen los cristales? No sé. A ver, me parece una locura, ¿no? Consumiría cristales, pero...
Well, see what it tastes like.
Oh, no se lo va a comer.
Ugh.
Se
I
va a
really need
desmayar.
to stop tasting everything I find now.
Uy. Vale. Extenuado. Has dado con una inmunidad. Se bloquea un punto de esfuerzo. Usa el elixir dorado para curarte. Vale, la hemos cagado. Pero es que me daba curiosidad lo de probar los... Elixir dorado. A ver cuál era el elixir dorado. Espérate. Ay, mía. Elixir dorado era este. Vale. Este. Vale, ya estoy bien, ¿no? Vamos a apartarnos de aquí. ¿Que a quién se le ocurre? Vale, no se está cortando. Vale. Tiene un pentagrama la chica en la habitación. Vamos a revisar esta zona de por aquí. Aquí hay un papel y ya vamos para la otra parte. Si no me voy a ir saltando
My dear
cosas.
Elizabeth,
Mi querida
I'm
Elizabeth, te
writing
escribo
to
para
inform you of
comunicarte las
some
malas
unfortunate
noticias. No podemos
news.
vernos
we won't
el
be able
primer
to meet
domingo de
as
mayo
planned
como
on the
habíamos
first Sunday of
planeado.
May.
Me han
I've been
informado
told
de
that
que
you're no
tu
better,
estado no ha
and
mejorado
unfortunately,
y lamentablemente tus
your
hermanos
brothers
y
and
yo
I
estamos
are
abrumados por
absolutely
el
snowed
trabajo
under by the
requerido
work
para
required
gobernar
to
este
govern this
país.
new country.
Por favor, acepta
Please,
nuestras
excuse us.
disculpas y en cuanto
As soon
tengamos
as we can
tiempo,
get
aunque
free,
sea solo un
even
día, te
if it's just
prometo
for a
que
day,
iremos a
I
verte.
promise
Tu querido
we shall
padre
come
John
and see you.
Adams. Postdata.
Your loving father.
No le guardes
John Adams.
rencor a tu madre.
P.S.
Aún no está preparada.
Don't
Por
hold it
favor,
against your
no la
mother.
juzgues.
She
Estoy seguro
still
de que en
isn't
algún
ready.
día dejarás
Please don't judge her.
atrás todo esto.
I'm sure you'll be able to put all of this behind you one day.
Vale, me resulta raro estar hablando arriba de otra voz. Vale. O sea que tiene un hermano y una hermana. Más hermanos. Vale, agua del Carmen. Pentagrama. Lo que habitualmente se pone en una habitación. Aquí hay un libro. Ah, vale, no. Moneda de colección.
A novel of the initiation of a young woman into polite
Evelina.
society.
Vale, una inmunidad descubierta de Elizabeth.
June 11th,
11 de junio de
1791.
1791. Mi
My
querida
dear
Elizabeth, tu última carta me
last
dejó muy
letter gave me
preocupada.
much
Las
cause for
palabras eran
concern.
frías como el hielo,
Your
como si
words
las
were so
emociones
cold,
ya no
as if
fuesen
emotions
parte
no longer
no
mattered
formasen
to you.
parte de ti.
Father
Padre insiste en
maintains
que los
the
efectos
secondary
secundarios
effects
de
of
tu
your treatment
tratamiento aún te
still
afectan,
trouble
pero
you,
pronto
but
desaparecerán.
that they will soon subside.
¿Deberías creer lo que
Should I
dice?
believe him? I cling to the
Me
belief
aferro a la
that
esperanza de
we shall
poder
soon
vernos
see each other
pronto.
again,
Finalmente.
at long last.
Escribe
Write
pronto tu
soon.
querida hermana
Your
Abigail.
loving sister,
Postdata, no olvides decirme
Abigail.
qué quieres que te regale.
P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want.
Vale, por lo menos el resto de la familia, a no ser por la madre, que se ve que le hacen caso. O sea, más allá de que su padre esté ocupado. Vale, llave con 5 círculos.
30 November,
30 de noviembre de mi
1791.
querida hermana.
My dear
La
sister,
cancelación de
The
nuestro encuentro
cancellation
me
of our
sentó como una
reunion hit me
puñalada
like
en
a
el
stab
corazón.
to the heart.
Padre me
Father
dijo
told
que
me
es
it
por
was
tu bien,
for your
pero
well-being, but
no puedo
I
evitar
can't help but blame
culparlo.
him.
Dice que tu
He claims
enfermedad
that
ha
your condition
empeorado
has
y que
worsened
podría
and that
ser peligroso
it could be
vernos,
dangerous
créeme.
for both of us if we met.
Si supiera dónde estás,
Only I knew
nada
where
ni
you were.
nadie me
Believe
apartaría
me,
de tu lado.
I'd
Hace
be at
mucho
your
que no
side.
sé de ti.
I
Escribe,
haven't
por
received
favor,
any
tu
news
querida
from you
hermana
in a
Abigail.
long time.
Postdata, espero que
Please
te guste
write.
el talismán que te envío.
Your loving sister.
Ay, perdón, lo he quitado. Vale, no podemos salir. Tampoco. Y parece no haber nada más en la habitación. Creo que le ha venido un ataque un poco de rabia ahí. Y lo he puesto todo perdido. O invito a Metallica a la habitación. A saber, algún grupo de estos que dejan las habitaciones en buen estado. Vale, vamos a irnos. Vamos al Salón Escarlata, primera planta. Espera, ¿dónde está la escalera? Creo que había una escalera más cerca. Espera. Sí, detrás. ¿No nos deja bajar por esta? Vale. Pues siguiente escalera. O tenemos algo más por ver y no nos deja bajar. Vale, ahí no hay una... bueno, sí hay una escalera, pero no va para abajo. A ver, ¿esta? ¿Tampoco? Esta sí, sí. Vale, esta sí. Mira, Elizabeth. Hostia, el ojo.
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet? I really need to talk to you.
Is this about last night?
No, that was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was a little bit my fault too.
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior.
Pues no.
You ought to tell Sir Holmes.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious.
El talismán
I'm
que le
not
regaló
worried
la
about
hermana.
Jacques Peru.
Vamos a...
You didn't happen to lose
Dárselo,
this,
sí.
did you?
No nos vale para
Where
nada
did
y
you
para ella es
find it?
importante.
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my
se
beloved
corta?
sister. I thought that swine stole it from me. You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes,
¿Bueno o
why?
malo?
Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
¿Por qué le interesa tanto reconocer que tu madre ha desaparecido? Con ella yo creo que podemos...
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to
Está más
find her.
jodida que nosotros.
I know your mother very well.
Uy.
Really?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
Raudo.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth
Vale,
to
no le
silence me
gusta
while I
mucho nuestra
screamed in
madre.
pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Tiene una cicatriz. Ahí.
And next you're gonna tell me my mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to go.
Wait. I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that? There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Buah. Abordarla con suavidad. Vamos a abordarla con suavidad.
You're right. I don't want this conversation to turn into an interrogation. You've suffered enough already. I respect your silence. Please excuse me.
Well, thank you.
Fase superada.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Pero que es normal.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Es su hermana, su hermana, su hermana.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes.
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
She's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
De
You
puta
see,
madre.
before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person.
Decidido.
So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me. Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the
Vamos,
evil
que la ha
inside.
exorcizado.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Vale, vamos a cotillar por aquí. Vale, por aquí no puedo entrar. Espera, aquí había un... Tú, sí, brillas, tú brillas.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Vale, ¿qué puedo decirme de nuestro anfitrión? Tengo algunas preguntas acerca de la mansión. ¿Qué puede decirme de los invitados? Me preguntaba si me podría echar una mano. Son un poco las preguntas... No sé, no... Vamos.
I would like to speak about your master,
No creo que no
Lord
diga
Mortimer.
nada. ¿Qué va a
Do
decir?
please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master.
Normal.
Is there anything else that Sir would like to know?
De la mansión vamos a preguntar. La planta baja, creo que lo conocemos. Tercer piso, segundo piso. Vamos a preguntar todas.
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, Sir can access, on one side, the small salon, where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, Sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations.
Sabemos que es una
That
sala
is
de
where Lord
conferencias.
Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, Sir may access the dining room. That is where Sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, Sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, Sir will also find access to the garden. But Sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, Sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has Sir another question?
Vale, bueno, en el segundo nos va a decir las habitaciones, pero bueno. Vamos por
Yes.
el tercero.
What can I find on the second floor?
That
Uy, leí
floor
mal.
is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area. Does Sir have any more questions?
No, decía que hay en el tercer piso, no me he equivocado. ¿Qué hay en el segundo piso?
What's on the first floor?
The first floor is reserved for guests, sir. That is where Sir will find his private rooms.
Estaba claro.
The main corridor leads around the building. 3 stairways will enable Sir to return to the ground floor. It is also from there that Sir will be able to reach the second floor.
Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir?
Vale, podemos salir. Vamos a
What
ver
is
si nos
outside
deja.
on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons, only the wharves and the gardens are accessible to guests. If
Nuestra
Sir
madre
would
seguro
like to
está por
walk
ahí.
along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise Sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help Sir in any other way?
Vale, nada. Vale, a ver de los invitados.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir, but I am bound by discretion to say nothing about Lord Mortimer's guests, sir. Perhaps Sir would like to know something else?
¿Por qué llevas una máscara? Me preguntaba si podría echarme una mano.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
¿Nos va a dar algo?
You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for Sir.
Vale. Vamos a decirle que no
That's
quiera
fine.
consumir.
I have no intention of swallowing this remedy. You see, I
Sin
generally
embargo.
use it to put the shine back on my shoes. But
Vulnerabilidad
maybe you'd rather I
aprovechada.
ask permission from Lord Mortimer. Where is he? I'd like to tell him about my
Creo que la voy
shoe
a conseguir.
problem.
Sir need do nothing of the sort. There is no reason to disturb Lord Mortimer with this small matter.
As you wish.
Here you are, sir. I hope Sir will have enough with one bottle, as I haven't any more.
Oh, I'll make do. It's good of you to get this much.
May I do anything else for Sir?
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
Vale, vamos a dejarlo tranquilo al pobre porque ya creo que no... ¿Manuscrito? A ver.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend Sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Vale, no era nada tampoco.
I still haven't quite recovered after that boat crossing. Would you happen to have any devil's thorn by any chance?
I am sorry, sir, but the devil's thorn may be just a plant, but it is also a powerful psychotropic drug that causes undesirable diuretic effects. I would advise against Sir taking any.
Vale, nada. Y nos queda... A ver si
My
nos
good
da
fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would,
Pesado.
but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Pobrecicón, qué compromiso le hemos puesto. Vale, ya te dejamos en
My
paz.
good fellow, would you have any amber available?
I would, but unfortunately I don't think I am authorized to give it out, sir. I believe it is a precious stone.
Vale, atrás. Se ve que me he equivocado y despedirse. Vale, ya está. Vale, llevamos un montón de tiempo con el sirviente. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Y nada, en nada sigo. Y nos metemos... ¿Será esto? ¿El Salón Escarlata? Vale, vamos a ver si se lee el Salón Escarlata y ya... No, esto es para salir, no puedo. ¿Y dónde está el Salón Escarlata? Es esto. Ok. Bueno, vale.
Dear friends, I bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the King's table.
No.
I am delighted to hear.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last.
Oportunidad
And
perdida, es
yourself.
que no me he ni
Very well.
enterado.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so,
Oportunidad
Sir
perdida,
Gregory.
pero qué,
Such complexity, typically French.
qué
The
oportunidad se
stone,
estoy
isn't it?
perdiendo, no entiendo.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord
Si no me deja hacer
Mortimer's
nada.
favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
¿Qué le pasa? Mira, una lágrima, una lágrima.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Vulnerabilidad
Is
histórica.
everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
No lo conozco yo.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur
Louis Moras de Richet.
de Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Please, go ahead. What do you want to know?
No nos queda otra.
I am just a simple
And
French
what he was
citizen.
too.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Vamos a...
My friend.
dejar responder a Emily. Vamos a
He's
intentar
certainly
con
well
esta.
connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
No one knows me, and yet here I am.
Quite so.
And right he was too.
Vale, creo que le hemos cagado.
Monsieur de Richet, it would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
¿Eso será bueno o será malo? Vale, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Hostia, ¿no hay barandilla? Vale, vamos a dejarlo
Lord
aquí.
Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother. You must know that I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
He assured me that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my
Oh,
allies.
confrontación.
Well, of course.
And for that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200
Pero
cannons.
yo que... Pero, ¿en serio? Si hay acuerdo, no sé, no puedo aceptar un trato. No. A ver si yo...
Surely
lo
such an amount will
siento.
buy twice as many cannons. Don't try to pull a fast one on me.
Nos va a matar.
We're both young, but we are not naive.
Please don't be offended. I just wanted to make sure you knew what you were
¿Superado?
talking about. And I am
Pensé que me iba a
reassured.
empujar y todo.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We
Que yo no
don't
estoy ni
know
enterada
each
de
other
eso.
yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Uf. Vamos a decir, aunque él odiaba al pueblo, no sé.
Let the people make their own choices.
Ahora sí me
You
toca.
are joking, I hope. The people are simply not capable of taking charge, don't you see? They are an uneducated mob who react on the spur of the moment.
Buah, le hemos cagado.
Incapable of providing a coherent vision for the good of the
Aunque
country.
sí es verdad que en su biografía decía... vale, es el que es bucle. Vamos a decir esto.
The revolution was a good thing, but it gave birth to a monster. We must overthrow the new system in place.
Vale, esta le gusta
Ah, you are
más.
right.
Hostia. Claro, la otra decía que
Monsieur
no le
de
gustaba nada al
Richet, I
pueblo
am
porque lo habían
reassured.
rechazado, no sé qué
I
cosa,
am
decía
very
en su
happy to have
biografía.
met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France.
Mr. Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to avenge you.
Vale, superada por los pelos. Vale.
My friends, I would like to say a few words, please. I would like to thank Lord Mortimer, and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them.
Calas, me encantan las
The last
calas.
time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is eminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be
¿Otra
present,
oportunidad perdida?
as well as Lord Mortimer,
Es que no me
I hope.
entero.
Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Que pasan, hay cosas que pasan muy rápido. Vale, episodio 1. Vino y cañones, superada. He hallado el mensaje de mi madre oculto en el libro. He conseguido leer todo el mensaje. He logrado persuadir a Elizabeth Adam para que me hablara acerca de su madre. He devuelto a Elizabeth el medallón, bueno, el talismán. Me he reunido con los invitados durante la cena. He demostrado a Napoleón ser el digno sucesor de mi madre. He registrado la habitación de Elizabeth Adams. Fallida ninguna. Caminos alternativos. He podido haber registrado la habitación de Napoleón. Sí, pero no teníamos lo del engaño. Vale. Yo pensé que nos iba a ir mucho peor este episodio. Vale. Vale. Ahora pondremos los puntos. Vale. Vale, sí que tenía uno en engaño, no estaba tan equivocada, ¿vale? Pero... es que necesito muchos. Conversa... Vale. Voy a ir por engaño. Ciencias, que nos faltaba. Quiero usarlos bien y no tengo idea. Política, es que nos falta de todo. Vamos a darle a los que no tengo, a ver si... Aunque uno son cada 3. Este es 3. Este es 3 para hacer uno. Que en verdad no tenemos ninguno. Vale, va a ser así.